Welcome to your Aligned as Fuck Life podcast, hosted by your girl, Shalvika. I am a life transformation coach, a wife, a cat mom, pure generator, Enneagram 3, Pisces sign, and helping you build an aligned as fuck life is my jam. Out in this world, we believe that there are no set rules for building a life, career, and business. That we are all unique and we should be able to embrace our uniqueness in everything we do while shedding all the rules or bullshit rules one at a time. We will talk all things mindset, manifestation, healing, energetics, rituals, success, and so much more. I believe that I can have it all and you can too. Ready for an episode that will take you one step closer to your aligned as fuck life? Let's get started. Hi and welcome to episode 29 of your aligned as fuck life with Shalvika. Welcome to, for those of you who are watching the video, welcome to my office. I'm redoing some stuff, so yeah, there's kind of a messy situation going on. My cat is sleeping here, but anyway, today's episode is episode 29, a love letter to all the cycle breakers out there. I wrote this as a post and as an email for my mailing list a few weeks ago, and I have been wanting to share this with y'all for a very long time, so here I am. So I'm going to read out the letter in a bit, but I wanted to, before I dive into that, I just wanted to kind of talk about the conundrum of being a cycle breaker, right? Like I'm someone who identifies as a massive cycle breaker in my family, as do most of my clients. Like in some way or the other, they are breaking the ceilings, they're breaking patterns, they're breaking stories, they are just taking charge of their own life and building their own aligned as fuck version of it. And if you are here, chances are that you are also one of those. Because, I mean, come on, my podcast is called Your Aligned as Fuck Life, right? Like, you wouldn't be here if you weren't looking for building your aligned as fuck life. And I wanted to come here and talk to you about the challenges, the discomfort, and this feeling of I am always fighting that comes with being a cycle breaker. And this is something that I have felt constantly in my life in the past few years, right? Since I quit my corporate job, my high-paying corporate job, and moved to being a full-time coach. And here I am kind of questioning the norms of running an online business. I'm trying to build my own thing, like my own business, my life, my everything on my own terms. And there are times when it feels like I'm always fighting. I'm always fighting someone. I'm fighting a family member. I'm fighting someone on the internet. I am fighting myself because, my conditioned self is still there, wanting me to be pulled towards what is societally acceptable, wanting me to be pulled towards doing the things that I'm expected to do, following the checklist that was created for me probably the day my parents found out that they were pregnant, right? Like there's this whole checklist, like get a graduate degree, like go to a good school, get a graduate degree, then get a job, and then buy a car, and then find a nice boy, and then get married, and then buy a better car, and then buy a house, and then have a kid, and it just goes on and on and on. And I'm 33, right? And it feels sometimes like there is such a ticking time bomb that's always running my life. And it has felt for a very long time, honestly. Like I don't necessarily am so bothered about it anymore. But the point of this episode is to tell you that I get you. I get it. I get that you want to go out there and do your thing and be your own person, while at the same time being tethered to what is expected of you, especially if you were born in Asian, Latino families that are like really close-knit, everyone's involved in everyone's business, it's difficult. It's difficult to constantly be on the outs. It's difficult to constantly have to be fighting for what feels like your basic fucking right to be human. And I wanted to come up here and tell you that I see you, I get you, I know that this is uncomfortable, but I also know that you are doing this. You doing this today, right now, is a game changer, because you are setting an example for so many people to come after you. I didn't have a role model growing up who did the kind of things that I'm doing. I didn't have a role model that I could look up to, who I could talk to and ask questions to. But you are going to be that role model. I am going to be that role model, so that our future generations don't have to constantly run the same race, right? And keep being on that hamster wheel day after day, every single day, until they realize that, they're almost towards the end of their life, and what the fuck have I done? Like, I don't know. And there's so many of them, right? There's so many people like that who just survive, right? Who move on to one checklist item after the next, because that's what they know. That's the only thing that they know. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so proud of you that you're a cycle breaker. And I'm gonna read out the letter that I wrote, because I think it came from my heart, and I hope it speaks to you the way it spoke to me. I see you, I admire you, I love you. I see you struggle, wanting to do things differently, wanting to break out of patterns that make no fucking sense to you. Wanting more out of life, but not knowing what that truly means. I see you struggle with guilt and shame just because you want more meaning out of relationships, because you want to be treated fairly. I see you want to follow your soul's calling, wanting more than a 9-to-5, wanting a deeper meaning out of the work that you do, wanting to follow what you want rather than what you have been told you should want. I see you want to fit in so badly, shrinking and contorting and compressing yourself, your light and your gift. I see you asking yourself, am I enough? Over and over again, wondering if your uniqueness is too weird for the world to get. Questioning your worth because some random human decided what normal meant. This is for you. You are inherently worthy because you are. You are enough just as you are. Your weirdness and uniqueness are beautiful. You deserve to be loved just the way you are, not by the world, but by you. You get to choose who and how you want to be. You get to make the rules to live by, or not. That works too. You get to decide to take as much space as you want. You are loved. You are love. I see you. I admire you. I love you. Loads of respect from a fellow cycle breaker, Shalvaka. So that was my letter for you, for the cycle breaker and you. I hope this helps you find some semblance of I am not alone in this world. I hope that this helps you find that space within yourself so that you can have the courage to keep going, to keep fighting, to keep breaking cycles, because it's beautiful. It's uncomfortable, but it's fucking beautiful. It's fucking important, and I'm so fucking proud of you. All right, I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. If you absolutely loved what you heard today, be sure to share it with me by leaving a review on iTunes so that I can keep the good stuff coming. And if you aren't already following me on social media, come soak up some extra inspiration and send me a hello on Instagram by searching at Shalvika P. Also tagged in the show notes. I love and adore you so much, and I will talk to you super soon. In the meantime, continue building your most authentic and aligned as fuck life. Ciao!